you or me at least want to cook? Spicy food as a kid makes you or me at least want to cook. Yes, I love spicy food. I think I developed a tolerance for spicy food really young. Probably early elementary school is when I started getting into spicy food. Nowadays, I still love spicy food. I have to be a little bit more careful how much and how often I consume it, and also like the definition of spicy might be different for some people, but I have to be a little bit more careful. I can't go as ham hock crazy as I used to on spicy food, just because of my tummy. My tummy doesn't always agree with it, but my taste buds do. They're always like, go for it, Kathy, and later on I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have gone for it. That wasn't my bad. I do love spicy food. I don't think kimchi is spicy. So to me, kimchi doesn't count as spicy, but certain Korean dishes, like really spicy bibimbap, that I can only have like once a month tops. Sorry if I'm over commenting. My OnlyFans isn't working out. What? Cabeza, you're fine. Wait, have you met Malin exactly? It's not like he's slightly demanding. Okay, fair enough. But I mean, it's only one person. It's not like I have to juggle multiple people. But yes, I will say though, it is very stressful cooking for Malin sometimes because his moods change, his diet changes, his whatever he wants. Yeah, sometimes cooking for Malin can be stressful, but also at other times, he just doesn't give a shit. He's like, I don't know, just make me food. So those times are good. Jace is actually not that hard to cook for because he tends to only eat 5 foods. So it's just like the same things over and over again. But yeah, I like the freedom to make whatever I want. Oh, that's the other thing. My favorite thing about cooking is not having someone else pick out my meals. That was my biggest pet peeve growing up as a kid, was I was forced to eat really bad food all the time. No one in our family cooked really. And all the food I ate was pretty bad and under-seasoned, or it was just like instant crappy food. And even now, if I go on vacation with other people and they don't want to eat out, or like when you eat out, it's fine because you can choose whatever you want on the menu. But if I go vacation with some people and they just want to, they pick all of my meals for me, I really don't like. It's part of the reason why I don't like staying at other people's houses too, is because usually you don't get extended period of time staying at another person's house. Is you usually don't get a say in what you eat. And I don't know. That's a weird, personal, messed up, probably I have some fucked up reason for being that way, but I really don't like people picking my food for me. So I like being the one who cooks because whatever I'm in the mood for is what we eat, or at least what I eat. And if people don't want to eat what I eat, I'll make them something else. But I definitely like having the control of my own diet. Most of my entire childhood, I was never able to pick what we ate. And it's terrible. All right, I need one more scoop of flour because I ran out. You as well. Food similarities, food and silliness taste great together. I agree. I think there's like nothing. One of my favorite memories of all times with my girlfriends, or just friends in general, is staying up till like 3 a.m, just snacking on food and cooking and eating. Like that's my favorite thing that we do. Pretty much every supper club we do that. And then also there have been nights where my friends will be over spending the night and we'll be like 3 a.m. and we're just like drinking and snacking on food, and it's just the best memories. I absolutely love those nights. Cabeza is always fun. Ham hocks. Also my son only eats 5 foods as well. Yeah. Jace got diagnosed with eating disorder called, it's like ARFID or something. It's like avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, something like that. And it's really hard to get him any therapies or treatment for it because the waiting list was 2 years long and now it's 3 years long because they lost one of the main people. So I don't know what or how we're going to do it. Though I will say, of kids with his eating disorder, Jace is actually not that bad. He will allow other foods to sit on his plate. He will touch other foods. He just won't put them anywhere near his mouth. I think they were trying, one of his aides were trying to help him bring the food to his lips, or at least lick the food, and in the end, I think they just thought it wasn't worth it. So, yeah. At least he eats 6 different foods. And I try to rotate them, And he does have like a vitamin. He takes his daily vitamins and stuff like that. And I will say the food he eats the most is seaweed and rice. And seaweed's actually pretty healthy for you. Lots of nutrients, iron, all that stuff. So at least that part's healthy. And he does eat a fair amount of fruits and some vegetables. So it's not the end of the world. But, I mean, it could be worse. He eats a lot of chicken nuggets, but it could be so much worse. He at least eats other foods as well, besides chicken nuggets and french fries. That's a like once a week thing. My kimchi jar is farted in my face. Live and learn. Oh yeah, that definitely happens. Malin, moody, fuck me in the brain hole. I refuse to believe this nonsense. Malin, moody, never. Yes, my husband can be very moody, especially if he hasn't eaten. His mood and his food intake are very much connected. That's why I don't like it when he's hangry. Like, I ask him, I swear to God, like at least 6 times a day, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Do you want food? What do you want for food? Always asking if he's hungry so I can try to get ahead of it in case he's, gonna get hangry later. Being sick, not that anyone likes it, but I'll get some of that numbing liquid. I can't remember the name of it. Lidocaine. Are you talking about lidocaine? That's why I asked, boom, I'll bring it in double. Feel better soon. What's up, droid? Welcome in. Sup with you. Sup with you. Sup. Hey, 1 egg was perfect. It's exactly how much we needed for our breading station. I'm ready, I think, to fry these bitches up. How am I doing on time? Okay, they're gonna fry pretty quickly, and we'll do 2 batches, and then we'll make a very quick and dirty gochujang sauce to toss it in. I actually made the similar sauce earlier today. I had leftover chicken gizzards from Amaya and I ordering takeout, and I popped those babies in the air fryer, and I made a similar gochujang dipping sauce. Look at that perfection. All right, we ready to do this. ARFID, interesting. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, it's a thing. It's very common for kids on the spectrum. So Jace definitely has it. Lena doesn't have it. I don't know if it's one of those things that she might develop later, but at this point in childhood, so Jace is 5. Jace was already this way when he was 3 years old, and he's just gotten worse over time. He used to be able to eat 10 foods, then it went down to like 7. Now it's about 5, and we're kind of there at 5. There are some days though, or some weeks where he'll only eat jelly sandwiches every single day for a week straight. That's the only thing he'll ingest, and it has to be the same bread and the same jelly. One time I tried to get him a different jelly, and he said it tasted icky and wrong and refused to eat. So, you know. Now I stock that shit up. We'll never run out of Smucker's low sugar strawberry preserves ever again. Literally, this is the only one he'll eat. Only one he'll eat. And that's probably the most consistent thing he eats every day. He always eats jelly sandwiches. He doesn't even, like, he used to eat